Okay, back at it again. Episode 4, I'm pretty sure. It'll be the last part before I stop for it today, because I am recording this all in one sitting. But how you guys liking the story so far? Whoever's watching this, let me know. I don't know. After I passed out in front of the shop, Ren called Haga-san and let me rest in the shop for a while. Even though I lost the bag I was supposed to deliver, Haga-san said with his usual smile that I could go home for today. I decided to depend on Haga-san's kindness and obediently went home. It seems like Granny isn't home yet, and the house is dark. I turn on the lights and to the dark entrance hall, enter the corridor, and walk into the kitchen. I take a pill for my headache from the shelf and drink more water than usual. The pill should technically be taken after a meal, but my top priority is to calm down the headache. It might be because I'm relieved to be home, but I suddenly feel so tired that it becomes difficult to walk. I want to fall asleep on the spot, but I make my way up to my room and on the second floor first. I take Ren out of the bag and put him on the bed. I remove my jacket and lay down next to him. Whew. I lost the bag I was supposed to deliver, and after that I even left work early. Haga-san's smile and consideration were great, and a sense of guilt flocks to me just for remembering it. This is all because of that weird rabbit head. And rhyme. Is it really worth hyping up and becoming addicted to it? I slowly sit up while remembering the game, like space I was sent to. And I only feel worse. I guess the medicine hasn't kicked in yet because the headache isn't going away. I'll try something else. I take the headache I threw together with my jacket and put them on. God damn it, Aoba, why are you so sexy? And right, yeah. Aoba has a fucking mullet. Look at that mullet. And he wears a freaking I don't know. It almost seems like rolled down thigh-high socks, but they're not. He just wears like leg warmers or something. Oh god. I love Aoba. I really love him as a son. I select my favorite music from my coil and close my eyes, leaving my body to the flowing music. Whenever I'm restless or feeling unwell for whatever reason, this method always helps me get relaxed again. I become immersed in the world of me and music. The rhythm and tempo of the music, my own breathing and heartbeat. They tune together little by little, melting and eventually becoming one surging wave. The whirlpool of melody wraps around my body and strokes it softly. What are you talking about, Aoba? The sound permeates my skin, mingles with my blood, and flows throughout me. Alright, you don't need to describe this so deeply. Lights of all colors dance in my head like soft film. It feels pleasant and I softly calm down. It was like telling myself that only I was allowed here. That this is a place only for me, and I felt peaceful. The discord of headache and the noise in my body becomes distant, and only the quiet sound of my own breathing leaves me. Like being pushed into a wave that spreads to all parts of my body, a faint breath escapes from my lips time and again. So comfortable. I feel like I'm sinking more deeply than usual today. pain and such had all gone off somewhere. If I fall asleep like this, all that's left is to wait for a calm waking to come. If I fall asleep like this... A sound? I open my eyes slightly. With my consciousness blurry, I can't tell what it is for sure. Well, whatever. I give up on thinking straight and close my eyes again. This place. I've seen it before. I know it well. I sit on a sandy beach and talk with a certain person. I treasure what he says, as if the words themselves shine. What did he say again? I can't remember. What he said was important. Ouch. Something hurts. It feels like something sharp is poking me. I jump up in defiance of my persistent attacker, and the thing poking my face falls down. I reflexively grab it with both hands. Oh my god. He's wearing Geta sandals. Benny flaps his wings in my hand and gives me a sharp glare. I stand up from the bed with a shouting Benny in my hand. Huh? Where's Ren? I look for him and see him lying in the corner of the bed in sleep mode. Oh yeah, he said some data was damaged. I have to go do some maintenance on him later. But I want to eat something first. I feel a lot better because I slept for a while. The headache's gone now too. There's some pain in my joints, but it's not so bad that I can't walk. When I step out of the room, a delicious smell drifts from downstairs. Granny's back. She's starting to cook a meal. When I look at my coil, I see that it's already time for dinner. Ignoring Benny's complaints, I head down the stairs and look at the kitchen. Kojaku sits at the dining table, and the room is filled with an appetizing smell. Granny is standing in the kitchen nearby. When Kojaku sees me, he grins.
Yo, ohayo-san.
Ayo.
その顔、今日も絶好調だな。
おかげさまで。
A yawn leaks out against my will.
これ。
I shoot Benny, who I was still holding from earlier, at Kojaku. Kojaku catches him skillfully.
文句はご主人様に言えよ。つか、そいつ使いっぱにするなよな。
しょうがねえだろ。寝起きのお前めんどくせえし。
ん なことねえだろ。
青葉、起きたんなら手伝いな。飯はもうできてるから、箸と茶だ。
はいはい。
Granny's yelling forces me to hurry to the shelf. Kojaku listens in and laughs cheerfully.
いつ来ても変わらねえな、タイさん。あの元気な声を聞くと安心するぜ。
毎日怒鳴られてみろよ。結構きついぜ。
When I shrug my shoulders while putting the chopsticks on the table, Kojaku laughs even more happily. I pour tea into 3 teacups as Granny arranges the plates containing the freshly made dishes onto the table. All the preparations for dinner are complete, and I sit at the table with everyone.
いただきます。
Today's dinner is fish boiled with salt stir-fried konbu and pork. I try the pork and find myself instantly impressed. Delicious. A meal after you slept away your exhaustion is delicious, really delicious. As I realize this, Kojaku watches Granny with a smile while chewing.
もえ。やっぱりタイさんの料理は最高だな。
いきなり押しかけてきて何言ってるんだい。
俺はちゃんと言ってあったんだぜ、青葉に。
The blame is suddenly directed towards me, and Kojaku stares at me.
近々って言ってただろうが。
そういうお前もグースか寝っぱなしだったじゃないか。いくら呼んでもちっとも起きなかったよ。
それはまあそうだったんだけど。
でもこうやってちゃんと飯作ってくれるのほんとありがたいよな。
勘違いすんな。消費期限が切れそうなやつがあったからちょうどよかっただけだよ。
だからタエさん好きなんだよ。
うるさいわ。
Granny snorts roughly and stuffs her mouth with konbu. Kojaku watches her with a smile. For some reason, Granny seems to really like Kojaku. Kojaku came to this island with his mother, but it was actually more common for him to be alone. That's why he often hangs out with me and comes over to my house. Of course, he eats lots of Granny's homemade cooking too. If I know Granny, she's definitely thinking that she had a second grandchild now.
今日は泊まってくのかい？
Granny asked this while raising her eyebrows. Kojaku stops his hand that was stuffing food into his mouth and nods without hesitation.
そのつもりだけど。
たく、お前はずうずうしいって言葉を知らんのか？
Oh. I'm just thinking about how, just having your friends stop by unexpectedly, coming over for dinner, chilling out, sleeping over. That's a dream. Just having them just stop by, like, hey, what's up? I'm here to hang out with you. Not like make a whole thing, like, when I hang out with my friends, I have to make a whole thing of which, okay, you guys want to hang out? No, I'm busy that day. Okay, I have to do a whole thing where I have to, like, find time to meet up with them and do a whole thing. Or, hey, I need to pick you up, yeah, whatever, because we all live, 20 minutes away from each other, driving. Just a little fantasy of mine was to one day, live close enough with my friends and them just stopping by, saying, hey. That's a dream. Yeah. Anyways.
ま、いつものことだしな。ただ俺は仕事あるから、朝はお前が寝てても叩き起こすよ。
逆だろ。なかなか起きねえお前を俺がいつも優しく起こしてやってんじゃねえか。
だよな。
お前ら。
After showing an irritatingly nice smile, Kojaku begins to eat his meal from the bowl again. Then we exchanged silly conversations between the three of us, and through our lovely dinner, time passed. I take a shower after the meal and cover half my wet hair with the towel on my shoulders and proceed to the living room. I peep inside to see Granny watching TV while drinking tea. Kojak isn't there.
ゴージャクは
2階へ行ったよ。お前の部屋にいるんだろ。
そっか。あ、そうだばあちゃん。
なんだ。
この間さ、すげえ頭痛くなった時あって薬飲んだんだけど、効きが悪かったんだよね。
Granny, who was watching TV the whole time, turns towards me. Granny told me to report anything regarding the headaches, no matter what it is.
全く聞かなかったのかい？
そうじゃないんだけど、いつもみたいには聞かなかった感じ。
そうかい。それじゃあ薬の配合を少し変えようかね。
頼みます。
When I bow deeply, Granny snorts and returns to the TV. Well then, apparently Kojaku is in my room. I'll leave the living room and go upstairs. Multiple places in my body throw up in pain, even when lifting only my foot. Though there are no visible cuts or bruises, the very core of my body possesses a dull ache. Is it because I took damage in rhyme?
頭の中で戦うっつったって、なんだかんだで痛えんじゃねえかよ。
When I fought with that weird rabbit head, Ren said that there was control over damage level. Is that even possible? I endure the pain, make my way up the stairs, and go into my room. Huh? Kojaku's not there, neither is Ren. I thought that was the case at first, but then I found the door leading to the veranda slightly open. When I look out at the veranda, I see Kojak leaning on the handrail. He looks down at the nightlife with calm expression. He holds a thin cigarette between his fingers while white smoke escapes from his slightly narrowed lips. Kojak would never smoke in my room. For some reason, he would only ever do it on the veranda, 'cause it's common courtesy. He doesn't smoke in front of girls or during work, or even when he's at the bar. He only smokes here. I don't know the reason, but maybe he feels like he can actually relax here. Kojaku would never show such a dim expression outside. He's always confidently smiling. That's how he presents himself. He seems like he's usually having fun with women, but I wonder if that in itself is unexpectedly exhausting. Kojaku's hand carries the cigarette to his lips. In the dark, his fingers look extremely long and beautiful. He does his hair every day, so he should be skillful with his fingers. They look bony and masculine. It's strange, but I find them beautiful. Kojaku holds Ren, who has Benny on his head. Both of them seem to be in sleep mode. Oh my god! I didn't actually notice that! Oh my god! Look at that tongue! Oh, I'm dead. I'm afraid that they'll fall off the handrail, but I trust Kojaku to hold on to them. I pick up the ashtray in my room and open the door to the veranda. Oh, look at him, he's so sexy. Kojaku's absent-minded eyes catch me and a loose smile appears on his mouth.
Oh, 風呂上がったか。
今にいると思ってた。
ああ、ちょっとこれな。
Kojaku lightly raises the hand holding a cigarette.
お前ここ好きだよな。
そうか？そうかもな。
なんにも見えねえのに。
まあな。でも何も見えねえのがいいんじゃねえの？
ん？そうなの？よくわかんねえけど。
Kojaku exhales and laughs unexpectedly.
俺
I hold out the ashtray and he puts the shortened cigarette into it. I lower it next to my feet and lean on the handrail next to him. As soon as Kojaku sees me next to him, he frowns.
Aoba, お前また？
ん？
髪だよ。もう少しちゃんと拭けって言ってるだろうが。
Kojaku reaches out towards me. Is he going to touch my hair? I flinch back reflectively. But instead of catching my hair, he grabs my nose.
ほんとお前の髪、仕事柄気になってしょうがねえよ。
やめれ。
When I shake my head to escape, Kojaku smiles happily.
髪結構伸びたな。またちょこちょこ自分で切ってるのか？
ああ、まあな。つか、本職にあんま見られたくないんだけど、適当だから。
いや、そう悪くはないぜ。ちゃんと整ってる。
本当？キャー、コウジャクさんに褒められるなんて嬉しい。
なんだその棒読み。
お前のファンの真似。
お前な。
Kojaku chuckles. I won't let anyone snip my hair for a reason. Ever since I was born, there has been a sense of feeling in my hair. That's why cutting my hair with scissors hurts, so I don't do it. Then how do you cut it? Although below the shoulder, it feels... Although below the shoulder, the feeling becomes blunt, so I can snip there somehow. Ever since I was a kid, I was teased that I looked like a girl because of it. Since I could also feel it when it was being touched, they would pull on my hair as a joke. It was hell. They bullied me because they thought it was funny, but when they did, Kojaku always saved me. Though it seems Kojaku thought I was a girl in the end. Kojaku thought I was a girl in the beginning. When he found out I was a boy, he was considerably surprised, but Kojaku's attitude didn't change after that. And I was pretty happy about it.
お前、せっかく綺麗な髪なんだから大事にしろよ。
いつも思うけどさ、お前よくそういうこと平気で言えるよな。そういうとこはほんと昔から変わんねえな。
本当に思ってるから言ってるだけだ。お前だって昔は俺が褒めるとはにかみながら喜んでくれたんだけどな。
Kojaku makes me overly dramatic. Oh, Kojaku makes an overly dramatic glance into the distance, and I throw him another glare.
ガキの頃だろ。覚えてねえし。
I wipe my wet hair, and a blunt pain runs all the way down to my shoulders. This pain, is it still from what happened in Rhyme?
どうした？
いや、ちょっと。
ちょっとじゃねえよ。そういやさっきもぐったりしてたよな。
ああ、
なんだよ。ずいぶんもったいぶるな。
そんなんじゃねえけど。
What should I do? Should I tell Kojaku about Rhyme? A little bit of hesitation pops up. In these kinds of situations, Kojaku has a strangely sharp sense of intuition. He's already watching me with doubtful eyes. Even if I try to lie now, he won't buy it.
いや、今日さ、変な目にあって、なんつうの、ライムに巻き込まれたっつうか。
ライムに巻き込まれた？
それがいきなりでさ、配達中だったんだけど、気がついたらライムのフィールドにいたっていう。
夢の話じゃねえよな。
違う。
つうことは、ってそんなことあるもんなのか？
俺もよくわかんなかったんだけど、お前んとこの縄張りの近くだよ。あの辺の細い路地。
そんな話聞いたことねえけどな。
他にもなんか変でさ。臼井がいなかったんだよな。
そりゃ変だな。あいつがライムの開催してるようなもんだろ。変な装置もあいつと一緒に出てくるし。
だよな。それで
I tell Kochaku about the rabbit head. I also include the fact that he knew my name. After earnestly listening to my story, Kochaku groans.
そいつはお前、もしかして辻斬りってやつじゃねえのか。
Drive by. Oh wait, that reminds me. G? Yeah. Need to finish this. Drive by rhyme. A forced game of rhyme when Usui is not present. As normal rhyme has limitations in order to guarantee safety, players are able to exert more speed and power in this version. On the other side, players are in danger as the damage taken will affect their bodies in reality. Ribsties. When members of a team made up from some residents in the old resident district gather and fight turf wars, the teams paint alleyways and walls with their team's logo, marking their turf. All members except the head wear a tattoo of their tag art somewhere on their bodies. All members except the head, meaning the leader. But Mizuki. Is it Mizuki, the leader of Dry Juice? And he has a tattoo of their symbol. Curious. Because most people in the district do ribsties, people without tattoos are called no marks and are often a target of harassment. Because of how widespread ribsties is in this area, a majority of the players make fun of the people who play the virtual game called Rhyme. A rhymer. The term for a person who does rhyme. Currently, the user base is growing beyond ribsties. As rhyme grows more popular among people, they've begun forming teams similar to ribsties. What's this?
Tsujigiri?
俺もチームのやつらから聞いただけだし、詳しくは知らねえんだが、薄いなしで一方的にライムを仕掛けてくるやつらがいるらしい。そいつらのライムはルールも制限もない状態だから、仕掛けられた相手は半殺しにされることもあるって話だ。
じゃあ俺のもその辻斬りだってのか？
可能性はあるだろうな。気に食わねえな。
何が？
今回はなんとか逃げられたからよかったけどよ。もしまた仕掛けられたらと思うとな。すげえ危険じゃねえか、それって。
でも俺ライムやったことねえのになんで誰かと間違えられたのか？
誰かで構わずって可能性もあるかもな。それと誰かからものすげえ恨みを買ってるとか。
ねえよ、お前じゃあるまいし。
ひでえな。でも相手はお前の名前知ってたんだろ？
まあそうなんだよな。
うん。
ゴジャク？
Kojaku keeps silent with a troubled face. After a while, I hear a small sigh.
悪い。やっぱ今日は帰るわ。ちょっとやることを思い出した。
おう、そっか。
Kojaku pushes off from the handrail and stands in front of me.
体、本当に大丈夫なんだな。
なあ。
なら信じるけどよ。何かあったらすぐ言えよ。
わかってる。
よし。
Kojaku smiles at our agreement and gently hands over Ren to me. He then picks up Benny, who is resting on Ren's head, and puts him in his pocket.
んじゃあな、おやすみ。
なあ。
Kojaku raises his hand in farewell and leaves the room. I shut the door leading to the veranda and return to the room, lower Ren to the bed and lay down next to him.
ライムか。
Did I encounter a drive-byer after all? When it happened, Ren appeared in his online mode form. He also fought according to my instructions.
なんとかセットなんだっけ。
During the rhyme, my mouth moved on its own like somebody had taken over my body. What was that? But that feeling, I feel like I know it. I don't know why, I think so, but it's like it resembled a feeling that I have when I invite customers to the store. That feeling when I know what to say to make the other do what I want. Manipulation? Have drive-buyers always appeared so frequently? Let's do a little research. Although I don't want to get involved too deeply. A message.
最新型のオールメイトか。
It was a direct message. New almonds appear one after another. I briefly look over the contents and then close the coil screen. I've always been so attached to things that I never want to give them up, but not everyone else is like that. That's right. I have to check Ren's condition. I'm worried about the damage he took in rhyme. I get up and reseat myself on the bed, put the blue lump on my knees and start him up.
Aoba.
おはよ
おはよ
う。今からちょっと見るぞ。
Because Ren is an old model, restoration would be trouble if full-scale malfunction appeared. He has to be frequently maintained and checked. I hold a long cable starting from the desktop computer and push aside Ren's neck fur to connect the cable to the port. I start up a touch browser with the coil and the interface that supervises Ren's engine is displayed. Let's take a look at it. Core temp, 560 degrees. Velocity 210. Computer type, dog. Computer voice, male. All type, rough. Oh, AI type. Rough? His AI type is rough? It's kind of hard to read because it's such a small window screen. And you can't adjust the size of the window screen. So... What? The bottom of... Do you see that? I can't read it, it's a little bit small. It's the bottom of the head section. It says... Drame? Anyways, it says Pachi Pachi. Tendency Kofuku. Tezawari? Fusa? What? Arm type? Single human? Structure 5 human? Niku Q. Puni. What? Okay, I guess that's it. Oh wait, what's on the bottom screen that's moving? All made secondary systems prioritized. Resuming global navigation ID. Ren. Current health status? Something RP 16,338 or 33? LA counter 2,634, battle range 1,210, battle range 600 or 872. Anyways. Oh shit, there's more. Okay.
ちょっと反射の反応速度が落ちてるかな。
Let's look. All of it's a little bit too small to see, but to read, I mean. Anyways. I grab a toolbox that I thrown on the floor, remove the lid, take out a 10 centimeter square screwdriver, and push aside Ren's fur again. Although all mates can fundamentally be fixed through the touch browser's control panel, Ren is an old model, and I need to look inside of him too. I take a stock of new chips out of the toolbox and use tweezers to replace Ren's old chip with a new one.
これでよしっと。
What? That easy? I close the lid and control panel, remove the cable, and lift Ren into my arms.
どっか具合悪いとこあるか？ん？
少し違和感があるが許容範囲内だ。
そっか。チップ変えたばっかだしな。もし不具合が出たらすぐ言えよ。
わかった。
I stroke Ren's back as he answers me, and I place my forehead to his tiny one. I forget how long it's been since we started doing this, but I make sure to do this every time I do maintenance on Ren. It's like a charm.
いつもありがとな。
So cute.
こちらこそ。
これからもよろしく。
こちらこそ。
お前、いっつも返事それだよな。
こちらこそ。
何かおかしい。
いや、全然、レンっぽくていいと思う。
I mean, his AI type is rough, so.
その発言に対しては礼を言うべきなんだろうか。
Rough and like, not like a hoodlum rough, kind of like just like, rough to understand sometimes.
そうだな。褒めてるか
ありがとう。
ら。こちらこそ。
Nice. I put her forwards together one more time and lower Ren to the bed. Ren is always the same no matter what. He'll be by my side. After that, I place my tools in order and leisurely spend time talking with Ren about everything. Okay, good starting point, or good ending point, I mean. 37 minutes, just about. Alright, that's the end of this episode and the end of recording for today. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.